So when Oscar and April weren't looking, I put a draw 4 in her pile and pulled out like a shit card.
God, you're a good dad.
And I was like...
That's good parenting.
Oscar was about to win, and I'm like, hit him with it.
Boy, have I got a story for you.
Oh, yay. What do you got for me?
Boy.
You're full of stories at the moment.
Have you ever heard of a yowie?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Have you
ever
the little
seen...
chocolate yowies?
No.
Oh, a real yowie.
Real
They look
yowie.
nothing like the chocolate. I feel like a false advertisement.
Have you heard about them?
Not really. Like,
Have you ever seen a yowie?
no.
Have you ever met a yowie hunter?
No. I'm confused where this is going. I feel like I've been set up.
No.
Okay.
Welcome back to Two Doting Dads. I am Matty J.
And I'm Ash.
And this is episode 221.
What?
Yeah. And it also happens to be a podcast about parenting, the good, the bad.
And the relatable.
And we will not give any advice.
Absolutely not.
End of. Ash, I took a taxi, an Uber, if you will.
I will.
Lovely older man. I would say he's about late 50s, maybe early 60s. Hard to know exactly.
That's considered middle-aged now.
Very middle-aged. And he was a really sweet old man. He was like, hello, how are you? Clean car. Just a very normal type person.
A run-of-the-mill sort of guy.
Very run-of-the-mill.
That's what you think.
We got talking and he was like, what do you guys do? Talking to me and Laura. And we're like, oh, we work in social media. And he was like, I have a social media page.
Oh, God.
And I was like, what do you got? And he was like, it's called Yowie-XX.
So it's yowie porn.
And I was like, Yowie, oh, like Bigfoot. And he was like, yes, like Bigfoot.
Oh, you didn't get a Bigfoot guy started, did you?
He was a Yowie hunter.
Do they exist?
According to this guy,
Okay.
absolutely.
So that means Bigfoot would just be like a big yowie?
Yeah.
What about Loch Ness Monster?
That's right. I was like, do I go there? But he reckons that the Yowie, they've been around since the beginning of time almost. They are 8 foot tall, a couple 100 kilos, and they have a cloak of invincibility type. Do you know the Predator? How the Predator can hide, so it blends into its surroundings?
0 stars. Let me out.
Like a chameleon.
A chameleon, yes, well said, Vic.
Come a chameleon. Yeah, perfect.
And he had a number of encounters with these Yowies. And he said that one of these times he was being attacked by a Yowie. However, he now thinks that the Yowie was saving him from being abducted by aliens.
Oh my God, get out of the Uber.
It was an hour-long Uber trip, and I was like...
I don't talk to my Uber drivers for this exact reason. I get in and I go, I hope you don't mind, I'll put my headphones on so I don't hear your crazy jibber jabber.
He was going on a Yowie hunt in a couple of weeks and invited me along.
Can we take along? Please, can we go? That's something I'm interested in.
Yeah.
We would never return. Are you kidding?
Well,
Vic would be sitting here on a Tuesday being like, where the hell are the boys? And we're like...
we're here, cloak of whatever it is. What do you call it?
I say invincibility,
Yeah,
but it's...
cloak of invincibility. Invisibility. Invisibility? I don't know. Look, in a world like today's world, it's nice to believe in something. It's harmless. It's harmless. It's a victimless crime that all he's doing is enjoying the outdoors. Trying to find, although if he does find one, he's fucked.
But that's the problem. They can't take photos of the Yowie because they're always camouflaged, which is why they haven't been photographed, but they walk like spiders. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot to take in.
Wow. That's scary as hell.
That's it. Housekeeping.
That's what a huntsman would look like if it was a human.
Huntsman.
A huntsman.
We have a lot to get through.
Okay,
Ash.
yeah.
And I apologize for telling that.
No, I liked it. I didn't know it was a thing.
Well, now you know. What do you got for me?
Mother's Day, Matt. Mm-hmm. You have a mother, I believe. She lives with you.
Correct.
And you also have a wife who is a mother.
Yes.
Have you organised Mother's Day gifts for these people yet?
Ooh, no.
Me either. So
Okay.
Thank God. Thank God.
What will you get April?
Don't know. Whatever you get, I'll just get the same thing.
Flowers?
Nah, they just die.
They do just die. I like to get natives. They last longer.
Yeah, okay. I think flowers are very funeral-ish. Funeral-esque.
Short-term game.
Yeah. She's going to get the best sex of her life. Not. What? Serious gifts. I haven't really thought about it. I'm sure the kids will get something from
Breakfast in bed?
Yeah.
100%.
Although she gets up before me.
Can
so
I just say...
I'll have my eggs runny, thank you.
Can I just say breakfast in bed sucks.
It's a mess.
It sucks. Sorry, Vic. I know you're all for it, but it's just
She's so sad. She's like, oh.
It's just, bed is not designed for eating.
Pizza, yes. Breakfast, no.
Pussy, maybe.
Whoa.
Sorry, Vic. Sorry, take that out. Take that. I had to go there.
No, leave that.
I had to go there. Sorry, call me Ash.
Mean, but also true. Huh? What are you thinking? What do you go? What are you
I
thinking?
think maybe we will go out for breakfast. Not in bed. Not in bed.
Take the bed with you.
We'll just set the bed up somewhere
Yeah,
nice.
table for two and double.
I don't know. I think what I'll do, I'll get the kids to write some kind of a letter. And I will also write a letter. Something sentimental. Maybe even a printed photo.
Very nice.
There you go. But also, if you are a man listening to this and you're like us and have not given much thought to Mother's Day, just write it down. Do something.
Do something.
Anything.
An act of service.
Act of service.
A full day of acts of service. And that's what I'll probably do. Maybe I'll finish the renovations. Maybe I'll start a new one. I don't know. You never know with me, and we'll just find out on the day. But I think the kids will get some stuff from school, which I can put my name on the bottom of it. They won't notice.
And to any mums listening, oof, aren't you in for a treat? Look at us. Look at us.
Given.
Dan's already bought my present. He told me.
Oh,
Hang on.
What about the brag over here? Good one, Dan.
I know, he told me yesterday. I was like, ooh.
What do you got?
He's like,
Oh.
it's really good. I was
Oh,
like,
well, that's
fucking hope so.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
Do you know what
you
it
never
is?
say it's good, just in case it's not. Didn't Ricky Stewart get his wife a first aid kit once for Mother's Day? Or was that a birthday?
Ash, you're going to say the name Ricky Stewart. I think you have to give some context.
He's a football coach
who-
for the Canberra Raiders.
Okay.
And he got his wife a first aid kit.
That's love.
That is love.
That screams romance.
Because if she hurts herself, he's readily available to help fix whatever ailment she's
Beautiful.
suffering from.
So caring.
Exactly. It's got levels, that present.
Vic, what's worse, first aid kit or an iron?
Oh,
Or a vacuum.
definitely an iron or a vacuum.
That's
'Cause
bad,
That's
eh?
extra work.
What if it's a vacuum, but I say, guess what? The vacuum's for me because I'm going to take over all the vacuuming from now on.
Oh, then I love that because that's an extra gift.
Don't touch my vacuum.
Hey, Ash, breaking news. No, sorry, Vic, I apologize.
Wow.
I'm high off caffeine right now. Sorry.
And caffeine and gossip.
The look of shock in the faces in the room. What is he doing?
All two faces.
Sorry, I have some exciting news.
You do.
Is that better?
That's great.
We have a cot. Some people a number of weeks ago would have seen the installation of a cot. Also, I didn't know this, Ash, but our old cot used to have a side which would go up and down. It would be easy entry of the baby into the cot because the side would drop down.
And because you're like, a lot of the time you're like, you got to
Yeah.
get right deep in there.
Think of the back.
Oh,
Think,
yeah.
Think of the lower back there as you like.
It's very arch prone.
Very too archy. And I was installing the cot and I kind of realized after the fact, I went, oh gosh, there's no drop down side. They're all fixed with screws. And then people, hundreds, if not thousands of them said, don't worry, you idiot. They no longer do a drop down side cot because of safety concerns. So if you're out there looking for a drop down cot, they're extinct.
And does the mattress go on different levels?
There he is. You can raise the mattress. Also, someone did say if it's still not quite high enough, just go a double mattress.
Oh.
There you go. There you
But that
go.
means you got to pay for two mattresses. Not a problem. Also, just on that cot. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How old is Poppy?
She's 6 months.
Okay. Now, I could be wrong here.
Yeah.
But I did say during an episode before Poppy was born, I think we had your wife on. I think it was your wife. Laura's your wife.
I think that was her, yeah.
I think that was her. I said, this isn't a direct quote. I have to go back and find it. But I'm certain I said that I bet you that this baby will be 6 months old and the nursery will still not be ready. And you've proved me absolutely right.
Why you got to attack me like that?
Why not?
Why you got to be such a dick?
Because that's
What's
just
that
how
about?
I operate.
What's that about?
I just thought it'd be funny because the
Yes,
performer.
You think it's funny that I'm going to laugh at myself that I'm so useless?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got 3 kids here, mate. I've got
Oh,
3
that's
kids
right.
that I'm trying to raise.
Yeah, but you keep forgetting you've
with
got
an
3.
absent mother.
You keep forgetting you got 3. You're like, oh, I've got 2 daughters.
How dare you?
Well, how dare you not be prepared to have the nursery ready when needed?
I've
Has
done
Poppy
it.
been sleeping in there?
Not yet. She's about
Still?
to.
Like, there's a cot. Don't touch it.
No, just hear me out for a second. Hear me out. It is more work at this point. She wakes up quite a lot. It's more work to leave the room, go into her room, try and pat her on the back, leaning over, arching the back. So much unnecessary strain to then pat her back to sleep rather than just like lean over in the kind of side bassinet, do that in bed.
I'm more thinking of like a sense of belonging. So it's like she's come into the house. She doesn't have a space that's hers because there's a bloody yoga machine.
She has no idea.
Well, maybe not. Maybe when she's in her 20s or 30s and going through therapy, they'll deep dive and be like, you know what? I never had a place to call my own for the first 6 months of my life.
That's enough out of you.
Okay.
Can I just say, though, if you put her in her own room, she might sleep through.
Because you can't smell the breast milk.
Exactly.
Boom. This guy.
The breast milk stopped months ago. I can't even smell it anymore.
It keeps me up at night. Speaking of kids.
That's all we ever speak about.
Speaking of kids on a parenting podcast, the thing that frustrates me about children, Matt, is that they have no...
How long have we got?
45 minutes? Mm-hmm. I don't know. How long do these episodes usually go for? I black out and wake up and we're finished. And you're like, what do you think about this? I'm like, what?
April,
where am I? Like, kids just seem to know the value of things or that, for example, Oscar, he's taken a keen interest in drawing, which I love that.
that's great.
Because he's
Very creative, expressing himself. Love that.
If he's like, put something on TV, can you put like a drawing tutorial of a dinosaur? I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, fuck, love that. Boom. I went to the toilet the other day and I came back out and there was paper all over the floor. And I thought, fucking hell, he's wasting all this paper. Like
Like 1, 2, what are we talking?
I'm talking like 10, 15 pieces on the ground.
A4?
A4.
Ooh.
Expensive A4, good stuff.
Like the stuff you use for the printer.
Yeah, it was from the printer tray.
He took it from the... Okay.
That's all we've got. Is there a difference in papers?
Well, we sometimes have the lined paper in the ring binder. That
do you?
That's cheaper. That's cheaper. Yes, it's lined with gold.
The ring binder's diamond, okay? And I was like, what the fuck's going on here? And I was like, bro, you can't waste this much paper. Pick it up and there's a tiny little drawing on it. And I took another look at him. I doubled back to look and he was drawing with a lead pencil and he had a rubber in the other hand.
The audacity.
And he's still just like, yeah, tiny little mistake.
Next.
Nah. I was like, rub it out, bro. You have a rubber in your hand. And the pencil had the rubber on the back of it. He was double rubbering.
He was double rubbering.
And he still was wasting paper.
Well, I don't understand why kids, like the slightest blemish on a piece of paper and they're like, it's not good, discard it.
I know. I found an old like scrapbook that we had, like much like your ring binder thing with the lines. And I opened it up.
So you do know what they are.
Yeah, mine aren't covered in gold. And then I was like, opened it up and it's just wasted pieces of paper with a drawing smack bang in the middle. Like he's taunting me. Just rub it out.
Do you know what I've started using? The Woolies and Coles paper bags. I cut it up.
Who has time for that?
Nana's.
Yeah, I love how you took credit for it.
It's like hard labor. Instead of cracking rocks in the backyard, she's cutting up Woolies bags.
Oh, that's actually good gear.
She's got very bad arthritis.
Well, I think where they're getting it from, badly. So April's dad's partner has like an art studio in their house. Like
Here we go.
She's quite good.
Didn't need your life story, bro.
I'm just trying to give some context to the situation. Anyway, she has a studio, but she also works at Office Works. So there's a lot of spare paper getting around. So they spend a lot of time there and they come to my house and think I've got the same amount of spare paper laying around, which I don't. Okay? So that's why it really grinds my gears. Moving on.
Vic, yeah, that part out.
You're so fucking mean to me.
Oh, I mean, last week we were ganging up on him, so it's like...
Oh, yeah, but that was 1 week out of the 221 episodes that we've done. I get 220 episodes of nothing but...
I appreciate the backstory. Very...
Oh, fuck you.
Very helpful to know.
No, that's fine.
And I'm sure the donors also appreciate knowing that information as well.
No, I know why Laura doesn't talk to you. Anyway, moving on.
Hey, Laura and we've crossed a boundary.
I don't need excuses, bro. I don't need your excuses of why that your wife and you aren't talking. Go, give it to me.
Laura,
that's all we got time for. No, go on.
That joke is so fucking
I
old.
know, but it works. Let's reunite. What do you got for me?
I love you.
Okay. You're used to that though, aren't you?
Laura and I have crossed a boundary where there is no coming back.
Yep.
It's a relationship milestone that I don't think anyone wants to really hit. Okay.
She pooped on you, didn't
But
she?
we're there. You're close.
Wow, she
close.
weed on you.
Very close. You're on
spat
the right track. But I always looked at couples. One thing that I would always turn my nose up at are the couples who would go into the bathroom doing a number 2 and the other one would enter.
Not into that.
Neither am I.
Nah. Vic? Oh, guilty. Guiltiest face ever. I wish the camera was on then. That was so guilty. You're like, oh, don't come to me. You even kept so quiet during that bit because you didn't want me to ask.
Look, I think in the mornings when time is limited, sometimes you just got to do whatever it takes to get the job done.
How many bathrooms you got?
We got 2. Got 3.
Ah, there it is.
In my defense, we only have one.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
We only have 1 too.
Carry on.
And I had to brush my teeth. I thought she was doing a wee. Next thing I was like, is that a number 1 or number 2? And she was like, it's number 2.
She was like, what do you reckon?
and I was like, okay, wow. We're now here. We're now at a place where I never wanted to be. But now that we're here, I can't turn back time. I can't come back from this. We are in a new stage, a new era.
Do you know what the next step is?
What's that?
You piss through her legs.
Who does that?
That's the next step.
Vic likes it.
Vic's like, oh, that sounds pretty good, actually.
I think I was like, has Ash done that?
No, I haven't crossed the first boundary yet.
Oh, okay.
Just do it. Come with us. Come to the dark side. Come to the brown side.
No, ew. Sounds pretty
I
good.
actually think to those couples out there that aren't afraid to be in each other's presence whilst they are doing what is a natural activity, I think it's a beautiful thing.
No, you don't.
I think it's
You're
a beautiful
saying
thing.
that.
And we are now stronger for it.
No, you're not.
I was just going to say, we don't, as I'm defending myself,
We're not animals.
The admission of guilt.
we don't do it unless it's absolutely necessary that we've got to like tuck our head in and tell them like something.
Yeah, okay.
Because of something that's happening with the kids. Like, I don't want to be in there brushing my teeth. I'm just putting
Well,
that
don't
out
put
there.
it on me. 'Cause
But
I wouldn't go that far.
Some things it's best to be left to the imagination. I'm
It's
just
gross.
saying. I remember when.
Hang on, wait. Vic, if you have to say something, just say it through the door. You don't have to put your head in there.
Yeah, just knock and be like, give us a sniff.
I got to tell you something.
I tell you what, when April and I, before having kids, we were in Bali together, and the hotel room had a glass panel that was the bathroom door.
Who's designing those?
I know, right? And we both got Bali belly. We've never looked at each other the same, and that was like 10 years ago.
So you have been there.
Yeah, but I wasn't in the room. Well, I wasn't technically in the bathroom. I was in the room that we had, but it was only a glass frost, and they only frosted like this much.
A strip.
Yeah, they assumed everyone's height.
Frosting is very hard to come by in Indonesia.
Yeah, it was like, just open the door, it'll fog up. Like, yeah, or you could hear everything. So yeah, look, I'm not all for it. There's a door there for a reason. But also, April doesn't lock the door. I lock the door, and I get in trouble for locking the door. And she's like, why do you lock the door? I'm like, so the fucking kids can't come in. She's like, well, they come in with me. I'm like, well, lock the door,
Yeah.
idiot.
Do you look at Laura differently now?
Yeah, I love her more.
Oh.
Do you look at her butt and go, I know what comes out of there now?
No, it doesn't. Oh, God. Okay, Ash, we have a doting ick.
Oh, was that it? Seriously?
This one is from Kayla. It's from Instagram, and it has been sitting in the inbox for a little while. Kayla, I apologize.
We're backed up. Well, Laura's not. But
She says, I was at my local shopping cafe with my 3-year-old daughter, and the guy next to me, in brackets, fully grown man, was wearing Velcro strap Vans.
grow up.
I'm sorry, but anyone over the age of 6 should not be wearing Velcro strap shoes. I got the biggest ick from it. Sorry, Ash, if you wear them.
What? Hang on. Why would you just throw me in there?
Well, you know, like, bring your shoe up. What do you got? Oh, okay. Oh, did you change shoes?
No.
Oh, yesterday you were wearing Vans with no laces.
Yeah, they were just slip-ons. Slip-ons is okay. Velcro's another story.
Okay.
Oh, do you know what would be worse? If he adjusts them and it goes in public.
This last bit, just quickly. I don't know why this makes the story funnier, but we saw him coming out of Woolworths holding a bachelor's handbag, a roast chicken, and it made me laugh. That's very Ash.
None of that story has anything to do with me.
Poor
That
Ash.
that's got
What?
you.
What do you mean?
That screams Ash Wicks.
Oh, but just me carrying a roast chicken wearing my fucking Velcro Vans. Else, a backpack.
And he had pissed himself.
And what makes it really funny is that he had pissed himself. And also, I think he might have shit himself. It's so Ash. Come on. Give me more credit. Velcro shoes sound pretty good. But no, Oscar's got Velcro shoes. He's an ick. On the back of that, really quickly tell you something that I think is an ick. Last night,
Yeah.
I ate a whole quiche Lorraine. Apparently, I'm a family of 5.
You must have felt pretty sick after that.
I felt phenomenal.
I
I felt invincible.
Was April like the following night? Was she like, where the fuck's the kids' dinner?
No, because I was like, oh, what
Was
am
it for the kids? Who's eating the quiche Lorraine normally?
No one.
You are? You bought it? You went out to the shops and
I
bought
had
a
a
quiche
craving
Lorraine?
for a quiche Lorraine.
Who craves quiche Lorraine?
I live an interesting
My
life.
kids.
Well,
Do
yeah,
they?
like kids, sure, but
No, my kids hate quiche. Not this guy. I'll eat the whole thing.
that's a lot of egg.
That's why I'm so jacked.
Breaking news. Vic, you've been hard at work, as always.
Yeah, so I love scouring the internet for breaking news, and today I found something.
It's a trend that's currently happening. It's not necessarily news.
There is news stories on it.
On it? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
go far away. Well, you know more than me, obviously.
How dare you try and...
Get off my back!
I love it.
Damn it!
I love it on there.
I'm
I
usually quite a calm and collected person. I'm getting Ash is getting frustrated.
People love it when we fight.
The vein on his neck is just.
Yeah. Although I'm sure there'll be some comments being like, you need to be nicer to Ash.
My heart rate is already in hypertension. You could kill me in one of these episodes.
Imagine if I gave Ash a heart attack.
Oh, don't say that.
That'd be great.
Oh.
That'd be great
Good
content.
content. I'm like,
what if I died? That'd be amazing
No,
for you.
never.
You guys, you'd fill the seat. Everyone would be. We'd have a whole memorial.
I can't fill your seat.
We'd have a. Thank you. And Matt's like, I'd fill it immediately. I'd find a witch's hat to put in that seat. Go on. Sorry, Vic. I hijacked your segment because Matt likes to poke the bear.
So I've been looking around for a story this week for our news, and this crossed my desk, and it's a parenting hack. We know we love those on the show.
Love it.
So have a listen and tell me what you think.
Can I use it, do you think? Is this going to
100%.
Oh,
Yeah. And I'll tell you why after it.
Okay.
There is a new parenting trend everyone is talking about, but does it actually work? When your toddler hits meltdown mode, most parents will try just about anything to stop the screaming and tears. Enter TikTok's latest parenting obsession, the Jessica trick. The premise is deceptively simple. When a tantrum kicks off, parents suddenly call out, "Jessica! Jessica!" as if someone named Jessica has just entered the room.
Can I just say, very good Jessica calling just then, Vic. That was screaming in news voice. I like
Really
it.
just looking for a compliment there. You're like, great Jessica calling.
Hey, credit where credit's due.
Fair enough.
Many toddlers will then pause mid-meltdown, look around, and often stop crying altogether. So does this so-called parenting hack actually work, or is it just another short-lived viral trend?
Okay.
Well, I actually put this to the test because my beautiful little Lily Boo cries a lot.
Okay. Well said.
How do I say...
How do I articulate this? She cries a lot.
She's a sensitive soul. She's a deep thinking, deep feeling kid. And I
feels.
love her very much. But
Can I just confirm, how old is Lily Boo?
Lily Boo. Yeah, Louis named her Lily Boo when he was a toddler, and it's just stuck.
I like that.
Dark. Okay.
Yeah.
How old?
She's 3.
Copy.
So I tried it on her. I will play you guys a video.
Yeah, Ash, you have a look.
At first, she looks a little bit disoriented.
Let's go. Jessica. Jessica. Where's Jessica? Run out of your bed. Jessica.
I love everyone just started joining in. It sort of works. It's
Hey.
working a bit, but then she's like,
As soon as you stop, it's like she goes back to crying.
yeah, like she's stopped now.
I wanted to try it, but every time Lola was having a meltdown last night, and I was like, just shut up!
You could see the first one, her face was like,
Hang on a
who the
second.
fuck are you talking to?
Yeah. And then she even looks.
Yeah.
She's like, where's Jessica? We tried it at the dinner table earlier the same evening, but I didn't have my phone anywhere near me, so I couldn't record it. But the same thing happened. She like fully stopped crying and then was like, and then Louis, same thing. He just jumps in and like joins the
He's
joke.
like, I've got your back, Mum.
Yeah.
I've got your back. I think it's good. I'm going to try it. There's so many things that I said I'm going to try on Oscar and just never done it.
So one other thing I found while I was researching this topic was that Jessica Biel, the actress, has actually come out and said, this is a really dangerous trend. And I'm wondering if like everyone's just shouting her name when she's out in public and thinking that it's her.
Jessica Biel, relax.
This is your 15 minutes now.
She's like, okay, guys, stop calling my name. Like, relax, Jessica Biel.
What if you tried just another name? Be like, shut up, Jessica Biel, we'll use another name. She's like, no, I'm not saying that.
Only works on Jessica.
Okay, that's scientifically proven.
Vic, thank you very much for your forever ongoing, very thorough research.
Diligence.
We really appreciate
This is
it.
where I get all my news. Back a couple of weeks ago when school holidays was in full swing and I got the kids home all the time, you know how you struggle. By day 3 or 4, you've run out of things for them to do, really, if they're just stuck at home. But I was telling them a story about my cousins from New Zealand. When I was growing up, they all went to a boarding school. And, of course, Oscar, very curious and also smart-ass little shit. He wanted to know what boarding school was. And I said, it's a great place. You're going to love it.
It's beautiful how you talk about your son, by the
I
way.
love him very much. This is how we show our love, okay? And I was like, oh, it's a beautiful place where kids get to go for a whole school term to school, but you get to live and sleep at school. What do you think about that? And he was like, oh, no, that sounds absolutely dreadful. And I'm like, we don't see you for like 10 weeks straight. It's bliss for you, not for us. We'll miss you. So that sort of came out when they were like testing everyone over the school holiday. And then what happened was we had a movie night. You know, like every now and then the kids will have a shower and stuff like that, ready for bed. And then, surprise, it's a movie night. You're not going to bed yet. We're going to watch a movie before you go to bed. And the popcorn.
When you do that, what time do you have the bath?
We have the shower. We don't bath anymore.
Sorry.
We shower.
I apologise.
Like maybe 30 minutes before when we would usually do, because they can't really tell the time. Oscar can look at the clock and be like, the arm's over there. And I'm like, yeah, it's, so say usually it would be 6:30, but we go 6 o'clock, get the showers done.
6 o'clock for the shower?
They don't know. God. And then they come out and I've got the lounge set up like it's a movie theater. They've got big thing of popcorn. We watch a movie, whatever. But we were watching Toy Story, classic.
Great film.
Also, that was like 30 years old, that movie. And the CGI in that and the animation, way ahead of its time.
Very good.
Very, very, very good.
Groundbreaking.
But there's a kid in it by the name of Sid.
Yes.
And my kids have decided that any bad kid just is going to go to boarding school now. So we're just like, the threat now if they do anything wrong based off this is like, oh, that kid's going to boarding school. I'm like, yeah. And you know what happens after boarding school is like they go to jail. So
boarding school is the gateway to jail.
So my ongoing threat now off the base of that, and it works. This is
We'll
a parenting
send ya.
hack. Yeah, it was like, have you heard? Yeah. So maybe ask your kids have they ever heard of boarding school? Because it's not all bad. It's like my cousins went to boarding school because they were very rural and it was just easier for them.
Necessity.
Yeah, it was a necessity. Also, sounds amazing for the parents.
Would you?
And the kids. Dan went to boarding school and he was
Really?
like, it was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Although I have heard some horror stories of young...
You would have.
What does that mean?
Well, you are always looking for the okay, but I don't want to hear the nice things that happen. Tell me the diabolical
What are
things
you
that
talking
happen.
about? People come to me with these stories, and I don't.
Why?
You tell me.
Yeah, they're like,
I'm
you're
just-
like, God, yeah. Let me tell you a story. Is it gruesome? Yeah, lay it on me.
No, just when people have gone to boarding school when they're young, I think things have changed now. Like back in the day, there used to be like an initiation process for the boarders. And imagine being like a little grade 4 or grade 5 kid, and the big old seniors are like, all right, let's
rough these kids up a little bit.
right?
Yeah.
Imagine that. I also,
I've imagined it, and I relayed it onto
I
Oscar,
don't-
and he is the best behaved boy in town.
I don't think, maybe it'll be different when they're teenagers and you're kind of over them a little bit. But the thought of sending them to boarding school, a whole term of their kids.
No, it sounds amazing, doesn't it?
I don't think I'd want to do it. I'd miss them too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely would miss them.
Sorry, not to.
I definitely would miss them, and I
Don't
wouldn't.
try and 180.
I would. I definitely would miss them, but
Fuck off, you liar.
but it's a good threat. It's up there. I try because then you can also just make things up that happened. Like you'd be like, oh, you don't want to see what they get for lunch. You know what they get for lunch at boarding school, and like just make up something disgusting, and they're like, oh, it's like
They eat children.
They eat small boys and small girls that don't eat their lunch. You become lunch the next day.
And this is why you don't listen to us for advice.
No, yeah, exactly. Right.
Jen Muir would be turning.
But the amount of questions my kids now have about boarding school because they're adamant they're going is unbelievable.
I did want to go for a period.
Yeah, like you said, it would be fun if you're a bit older.
I wanted to go Monday to Friday.
If you were doing the bullying, it'd be a lot more fun than if you were getting bullied.
That'd be great.
Yeah, if you were doing the hazing.
Just
I want to go. I'll go, but I'm only hazing people. I'm not being hazed.
If I went to boarding school, I would have gotten better marks.
Do you know all my cousins that went to boarding school? They all have degrees. They're all like, that's crazy. Yeah, they're all. It might just be in the genes.
Because you got to do forced homework time and stuff.
Yeah, they probably don't call it homework at boarding school because it's too triggering. Like, homework? I'd love to go home. Oh, here we just call it work, son.
Ash, what are your thoughts on this? Actually, I probably know what you're going to say, but I'll ask it anyway. How do you feel about lying to your children about the date of their birthday?
Like standing by the lie or like a cheeky lie? Like, give me some more. Give me more.
So the issue that we have at the moment
I'm liking it, yep.
is that Laura is going to be away for work. And the date that she wants to be away is the date of Marley's birthday.
Yeah, Marley's birthday's in June.
Yeah, well, very good.
19th of June.
So what do we do? What is the solution here? I've got it. I've come up with one. And I'm getting a lot of pushback from my beautiful wife that I love so dearly.
Okay.
So I'm suggesting that what we can do to make this work, to ensure that we're all together as a family on the birthday, is we can just change the date of Marley's birthday, lie to her, if you want to call it that, and either bring it forward a week or push it back a week.
And Laura's not on board.
Laura thinks it is a crime. She's calling it a crime.
Crime's a bit much.
If we were going to try and...
Imagine if you got locked up for that.
Where she wants to commit fraud, essentially, by changing the date, lying to our child to their face and getting the whole family on board to pretend like one day is her birthday when it's actually not. Because she doesn't have any ability to track dates.
What do you think? That?
No, she doesn't. She's always like, what date is it today? And I'm like, it's the 16th. And she's like, okay. 5 minutes later, she's like, what today was it?
She's talking dates? My kid's like, what day is it?
Well, that's it. She likes the idea of dates. But sometimes she's like, is my birthday soon? And I'm like, no, you don't have more than one birthday in a year.
How many sleeps to my birthday? Like,
they have no idea.
Yeah, Macy asked when her birthday was 2 days after her birthday.
Yeah, right?
I was like...
I don't know how to tell you this, but it's a long way away.
Yeah, I was like, you're going to be waiting, girl.
It's next year. And they're like, what does that mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I suppose you could lie. You could always be like, hey, look, Mummy's got to go away for work. Why don't we bring it forward and have the party before your birthday?
That's just lying. You just said.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm all for it. Yeah, I suppose, but you could be honest.
You suppose?
But you could be honest about that. Why are you having it early? Like, why don't we celebrate early? And they'll be like, that means I get my presents early.
Because then they're still going to have the actual birthday.
Yeah, okay.
And they're going to forget about all the context of like, why can't Mummy be here? They're still going to go, hang on a second. Today's my birthday. Mum is not here. She doesn't love me. She's a bad mum.
God, just point out the obvious. No. I don't know.
She's an amazing mother. But I just think it's easier just if we just create a narrative where we just say to Marley, hey, well, today's your birthday. And it could be a week prior, a week after.
A week? Wow.
What difference does it make?
I feel too bad.
I actually think it's okay as long as you keep it in the same month. You can change the birthday. That's totally fine.
I'm liking this. You're selling it
because
to me.
they're not going to have any idea.
What
They're
else?
none the wiser. I think you can do that up until the age of like maybe grade 3.
What else? Sell it to me. I like it. I'm liking it.
That's all I've got so far.
That's pretty good so far.
But Laura's like, we couldn't possibly do that. It would be a crime.
Let me ask you this. If your kid was at boarding school and it was their birthday and they couldn't celebrate it with you, would you change it?
Well, I think when you're a teenager, the parenting wheels are falling off.
That's true.
No, actually, if you're a parent who's sent your child to boarding school, that's not an attack.
No. I think if they don't know the date, the celebration's gonna happen. It's gonna be about them. They're gonna get presents. People are gonna be involved. Mum's gonna be there. Everyone there is love. Everyone's a loving. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's fine.
So as long as there's love in the room,
I've always said that. I live by that philosophy. As long as there's love in the room, shut up, Oscar. Then it's fine. Look.
Why are people so hung up on the date though? This specific date?
Because it's part of them. like, got to remember, in their world, there's not a whole lot other than mum, dad, who they live with, nan, whoever, the family, and their birthday.
But we are still celebrating. We are
Yeah,
acknowledging that birth. It just is not on the actual specific date where the birth had took place.
Yeah, I think
Well, I'm not saying let's forget about the birthday. Let's erase that year of birthday. And Marley's like, hang on a fucking second. I haven't celebrated a birthday in like 3 years.
What if you're born in a leap year?
Exactly.
Yeah. Vic?
I think as parents, we're attached to the date more than the child.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Look,
That being said, I would not do
I'm
that.
okay for it.
So we're talking about either bringing forward the birthday a week or maybe delaying it a week, which would mean that we are all together as a family. That's what I'm kind of pushing.
For the one time. Okay. So if it was to happen again in the next year and she's a little bit older and you're not there, for example, do you think that Laura would go, okay, well, Matt, you're not going to be here. What do you think about bringing the birthday forward? Would you do it again?
Yeah, great. Of
Or
course.
later?
Yeah, totally. For me, it's not a rule that you can break one time. I think this applies up until like the age of 3 when they start to know when their actual birth date is.
Okay. And you would still run with, okay, it's the
I
9th.
would just lie to her face and tell her like on this Monday that is not her birthday. I would say, you were born on this day. So we have organised ice creams to go to school. So everyone's going to get an ice cream because remember, you were born today. Today is the 19th.
What if she went to school and because you know how they're starting to be mean to each other and someone's like, today is not the 19th, Marley, and she finds out that way. How would that make you feel?
I don't care.
Okay. No, that's fair enough for me. That's
that's
good enough for me.
I just think kids are going to they'll get lost in the excitement of the ice cream
Okay.
and not get hung up on the details.
Right. Okay.
And I don't think kids in grade 1 are being like, today is the 19th. I think they're just saying, I think they lead with today's my birthday.
Do they have a calendar in the classroom?
I don't know.
You
these
better make
questions.
sure they
I
don't.
don't know these questions, Ash. I don't think so. I don't remember growing up with a classroom with a calendar in it.
They've also got electronic boards now. Have you seen that stuff?
They've usually got it on the wall though, like everyone's birthdays, like what day.
You'd have to clue the school in.
Yeah.
You go that far to
You'd
clue the
have
school in?
You'd have to get them on board.
I need to speak to the school. And
How
make sure,
deep with this lie
and
go?
make sure the school are on board. What I'm going to have to do right now is I'm going to have to forge a fake birth certificate.
I'm in. I like it.
Change
I
the
love
date.
this idea. I'm all for forgery.
I'm also changing her name, giving her a false identity.
Done.
Perfect.
Job done. To summarize, I don't mind it, to be honest. I was just busting your balls a little bit. Matt, it is time for a segment brought to you by Aldi. Good, different, some would say. They say, we say, them, they, them. Let's go.
Very well said. So far, the segment is running very well.
I know.
How long do you think it'll be before Aldi give us a tap on the shoulder and say, we need to talk to you about the segment?
We hate you.
Because we love Aldi.
We do.
We do.
No.
Get it in there.
What did you think you knew as an adult until you had kids? Mm-hmm. And you were proven brutally wrong.
I've got one actually. Before we get into the
Listeners?
the good stories from our listeners.
We'll take a crap one from you.
Okay. I thought before I had kids, and this is not, I know a few people listen to the podcast who do not have kids, and this is not an attack on you. This is an attack on me pre-kids and how dumb I was, naive even. I thought I understood what it meant to be tired before I had kids.
Good one. Yeah. God, that takes me back.
Go on.
That takes me back to a simpler time when you could be tired. You could be tired whenever you want. You could watch whatever you want, sleep whenever you want. Anyway.
Someone once said to me at work who had a child,
You have a job?
before back in the day,
It's like, when did you get a job?
I lived in London. And in the agency I worked at, because I worked in marketing.
Mate.
In London. And someone who just had a child, and I said,
Have a little kid, yeah, mine, yeah?
that is a terrible English
All right,
accent.
mate, here
That
he is.
is awful. You have very good accents, but not English.
Oh.
I said, what is it like being a dad? And he said, the best way I can describe it, you know that feeling right now that you have on the weekends, or it's even some nights, when you have free time? And I was like, yeah, I know what that feels like. And he goes, that's gone. The ability to just have free time and do nothing no longer exists.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? I don't really think, it doesn't
That's
make sense
very
to me.
good. Very good way to put it.
Thank
I
you.
always say that you're going to love hating it here. That's my main one. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, you'll find out.
You'll find out.
You'll find out. But you'll love it. But you'll hate it. All right, from the listeners, this is all through the Facebook group, and you can submit yours to the Facebook group. You can DM us. You can email us at hello@twodatingdads.com. I believe that's right. Or you can DM us or whatever. This one is from Sammy. I thought I would never lie to my kids, Matt. Now the parks are closed on some weekends.
You have to lie. It's a necessity.
It is.
It's a necessity.
Sometimes you got to lie about when they were born. This is awkward.
This one is from Renee, and she said, I thought surely it can't be that hard to reason with a toddler. And then I had a toddler.
Like having a drunk person in your house all the time. It's painful, isn't it? Do you know what it is? It's one of those things where you look back, like we're looking back now where like, I suppose like Marley and Lola are out of the toddler stage. Same with Oscar and Macy, still a bit in it because she doesn't talk that much. But I look back and I'm like, it's actually quite funny, some of the things they would do because you like, but at the time you're like, oh my God. Does it matter if it's square or triangle toast?
I was at the RSL and watching a parent try and like speak to their toddler. It must have been about 2 or younger, being like, "What's wrong? What is it? What do you need right now? Tell me."
I know. There's just no reasoning with them because they don't know.
Trying to extract a little bit of information, just like, "Tell me, please."
It's so hard. It's
Help me, help you.
I know. And then it's like within an instant, it's the whole mood's different, and you're like, "What? How did with the whiplash to get there?" This one's from Lily. My husband and I both said we would never let our daughter win. Oh, we were wrong. I've stopped letting Oscar win now.
I played Monopoly, like little bluey Monopoly, and I'm just like, it's just not worth me winning.
I know. I let Macy win Uno the other night because it was so close to bedtime, and I thought, I don't need this.
Yeah. There's no ROI with a parent.
If it was Oscar, I'd be like, I'll dominate him. But if Macy, I'm like,
I can't put her through it.
I can't put her through
You're
it.
so soft on Macy.
I know. She was like, she doesn't hide her cards. They're just all out.
So you're like, I know what's coming.
And it's like,
I can see that
and
draw
so when
4.
Oscar and April weren't looking, I put a draw 4 in her pile and pulled out like a shit card.
God, you're a good dad.
And I was like,
that's good parenting.
Oscar was about to win. I'm like, hit him with it. And then April was like, oh, that's so nice. And I was like, what was? And she was like, you giving that to Macy? I was like, no, I did that to Oscar, not to.
Hey, last one. It's from Nicole. Hello, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
I thought I would like doing craft and activities like that with them. Turns out I would actually prefer to stick forks in my eye, but hey, you can live and you learn.
I can't get on the level. I'm like, April's like, get on their level and it's much easier. No, it's not. I just feel like a fucking idiot.
I remember trying to make those butterfly wings back in the day.
Oh,
and I was like cutting the cardboard. And they're like, I want to cut it. And I'm like, you can't cut it because you're going to cut yourself. And they're like, well, I want to do it. I'm like, you can't. You're going to sit down and just watch Daddy do it. And they're like, fuck you. I'm like, fuck you.
It's just how it ends up. I know. Scissors are still banned in my house.
Any arts and crafts, I end up just doing it. And they sit there and watch me and complain.
And it's never good enough.
That's parenting.
Enjoy.
And if you were once an idiot, please, we want to share that dumbness with us. And it's not all bad news because you may be a dumb pre-parent, but you can now be a smart parent by...
You can shop smarter when you shop at Aldi. Aldi, good different. Matt, it is time for this song. Now you need us more than ever. Know that we still have each other. You can send us your doting dilemma. You can send us your doting dilemma. Ella. Dota Dilemma, Matt, is where our doters, they write in with a dilemma for us to not solve. That would be
ridiculous.
Silly. Talk about.
To
Escalate. Make it worse.
To people who do send us the serious dilemmas, we treat them with a definite sense of... How do you say sensitivity?
Ignore them. So sensitive that we don't even touch it.
We get some serious ones. We do.
Some more serious than others.
Yeah, this is a great one. What do you got?
This comes from the DMs, Matthew. We do get a lot from the DMs.
What's your name?
Matthew Johnson. Babysitters. Better? Matt, this comes from the... Excuse me. God, it's hard to find good help.
We're trying to wrap up this
We're
episode.
trying to...
We're doing our best right now.
I know. And then she'll be like, it takes me forever to edit it.
I apologize.
You're ganging up on me.
We are.
Matt gave me the idea.
No one's if anyone new comes in the room, we're all just like...
Yeah.
I've been in here too long.
It's fun. It's fun to bully. Don't bully kids unless it's fun.
Good. Well,
I'm going to get that on a t-shirt. That's a fucking good one. Don't bully kids unless it's for fun. Yeah?
Whatever we do, Vic, never get that printed on a shirt.
This one comes from a DM, Matt. We do get DMs, believe it or not. I don't check them. Someone else does. Babysitters. How young is too young Like the babysitter's age, not your kid's age.
I don't need you to explain the question. I think it's
I just thought
pretty self-explanatory.
No,
I
it's
think. I
not.
understand the person who sent that in. Well done on
So
framing
defensive.
a question which is just an easy one to digest.
That was Vic. It's look, very hard hitting, this one.
We had a message in one of the family group chats from school where a parent was saying, hey, if anyone would like a babysitter, here's a little flyer that my daughter has done. And I think they're about 13 or 14.
That babysitter needs a babysitter.
When I thought to myself, like, who am I to judge here? Because, you know, kids mature at different stages.
Girls mature quicker than boys, right? That's
Yeah,
right.
like
Oh, yeah.
I think I was about 19 before I got pubic hair.
You
I
should get that checked.
I was.
What the fuck? What the heck?
I know. And that's why I look so young.
That's like
now.
middle-aged puberty.
Thank you.
So I look so young now.
It explains a lot.
It does explain a lot.
But I remember when I turned 18, people were like, there's no fucking chance you're coming into this pub. You look about 12. And I was like, thank you, sir.
Can I have a beer, please?
But I think for 14, I don't know if, I mean, okay, depends. There's two scenarios here. One, they're just having to be in the house whilst the kids are asleep because that's an easy job. You're just there.
Yeah. You're just a
Right?
body.
You're just a body.
So's Nana.
You're a guard dog, essentially.
Mm.
That's what you're hiring
Okay. Why don't you just get a guard dog then?
because they can't call. I've tried.
On the pause.
Yeah. What is it? What is it, Rusty?
Wrong number. Damn it!
But I think if you have to try and put a child or children to bed, a 14-year-old, I don't know if I trust them.
I would.
As tempting as it is.
Why would this 14-year-old want to do it? I don't even want to do it. I'm like
Pocket money.
35.
Pocket money, bro.
That's true.
It's the monies. I mean,
Yeah.
Well-
There's other things you can do.
Oh, it's easy money.
oh, go on, Vic.
Oh, go on then.
Well, I was babysitting when I was in year 5 or 6, I think.
What?
Yeah.
How mature were? When did you hit puberty? Jesus.
But they lived directly opposite the road, like opposite
Yeah,
our house.
okay.
And so my mum would have been home if anything bad did happen.
Okay. Yeah.
Were you putting them to bed? Because that's the hardest part.
Yeah.
Like during the day, fine. Like, you know, you do some drawing.
Hang on. How old were the kids?
Toddlers.
Toddlers.
Great question, Ash.
Thank you. I'm getting to the bottom of this.
In hindsight, now I know about babies. Like one of them, I think, would have been like a baby.
Any mistakes that were made?
No, but I think with the baby, when it started crying, I don't think I knew like the right way to settle it. But then when I was in high school, like I think I would have been like year 7, maybe year 8. So that's what, 13, 14.
Yeah. Okay.
I was babysitting a baby and a toddler at the same time. And I struggle with that as a parent.
Wow.
Like, imagine being that young and doing it. I don't even think I would give a 13-year-old my 2 kids.
No
I
fucking
wouldn't.
chance.
No way.
Yeah.
Not these days. They'll
Although-
probably be vaping.
If they're charging like $12 an hour,
That's bloody good. That's a good deal.
that's you know, now
Yeah.
It
we're
is tough.
Yeah. Can you stay forever? At that price?
Yeah.
You look after him full time.
I remember, I don't know, maybe you told me this story, Vic. If you did, I apologize for stealing a story. But I heard there was a
What's
family.
new?
I was about to say what's new.
Doesn't feel very good, does it?
It's fine.
Sorry.
I'm all good. I remember there's a story. There was a story I
Vic's
remember.
story.
There was a story I remember of a family who had to get called because whilst they were at the park, the babysitter lost their child. They found the child, happy ending, but the babysitter was, I'm guessing, wasn't paying enough attention, was a bit on their phone, and the baby had wandered off, and the babysitter tried to find the child. Did you?
I think I did tell you that
Or
story.
is this an urban legend? Everyone's got a story of like the
I would say
babysitter.
you make a very good point because different generation, different time. Okay, so when we were that age, we didn't have the technology nor the distractions that they have now. So there was probably a little bit more trust in a child or an early teen then because they didn't have.
Mobile
Phones.
phone to distract.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now it's like they're more brazen now. These
Oh, yeah.
kids, they'd probably turn up on an e-bike with their shitty fucking boyfriend,
Yeah.
vaping,
Not my
saying
household.
things like skibbity. Ugh.
6, 7. Shut
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Get out of here. 6, 7. I told you to get here at 5. Okay.
Ash, question for you.
Okay.
Have you ever lost a friend since becoming a dad?
Like, can't find him?
No, as in,
Lost a friendship.
don't make me explain myself.
Go on.
I know what you're doing,
Yeah,
and I'm not going to buy into it.
aren't you?
No,
I don't know what you mean. This podcast comes to a halt until you explain it. Like, lost a friendship. So, like, parted ways with a friend
Correct.
because you've had a kid.
Has a friendship broken down?
See how I got you to explain it?
Okay.
This is a serious topic, Ash.
This is serious.
This is serious.
Go. Explain.
Has a friendship... You know what I'm fucking talking about.
Well, I don't.
Go on. Answer it.
Okay. That's a good one. Because it's like a lot of the time I find when this is a tricky one. I don't think personally that I know of unless someone's just stopped calling me. That makes me think, actually. But
where's Frank?
I do hear of like people losing friends because the friend who doesn't have kids, right, doesn't understand what you're going through, and then they are quite self-centered. I'm not pointing anyone out here specifically, but they could be, maybe they think, well, they don't care about me anymore. But then at the same time, it's like, well, this person has a baby that's actually way more important. That could be the case. I've heard of that. I don't know if anyone's done that to me, but that I've noticed, or maybe we've just drifted apart.
Gosh, it's hard being so popular.
Is it an intentional loss or like because people drift apart all the time?
They do. I think there's different seasons in your life.
Yeah.
And I know that friends who I was with when I was 18, I'm definitely not friends with them now. We're like, I look at them and I'm like, ugh. Couldn't think of anything worse.
Well, they're 18. Why would you be friends with them?
Well, now they're my age,
I
but
know,
we're just like, yeah, thank you.
Do you have anyone specific that you like? Okay, well,
His name's Nick.
no, you don't have to name names.
No, I think there's a couple of times, and obviously some friendships when they break up, it happens over a gradual process. Like it's not like a line in the sand where you're like, oh, that's the friendship done. You're just like, oh, I haven't spoken to that guy in a while. We haven't really hung out. And it's only certain moments you realize that, there's a lack of contact.
Yeah, we get different stages too. Like.
But there have been a couple of occasions where I've invited someone who doesn't have children yet. I've got my kids and I'm like, hey, they really want to meet up. And I'm like, I've got the kids all weekend. I really want to hang out. I'm going to be either here at home or I'm going to be at the park here. But like when the kids are playing, like come and hang out. And they're like, oh,
nah.
I've actually got a fair bit on today.
Honestly, I don't blame them, to be honest. Like if I didn't have kids, I wouldn't want to be hanging out with kids.
But it's not hanging out with the kids. You're hanging out with the friend.
Yeah, I suppose depending on the what you guys are up to.
Be at an environment which is also going to be where the kids are at. Like I'm not saying come over and play tea parties with me.
Why not? That sounds good.
I'm saying like the kids will be occupied, but I can't just ditch my kids.
No, for sure. I think I think if I feel like, look, I'm thinking about taking the kids out. There's a really good pub down the road that has a playground in there. The kids love it down there. Why don't we meet down there? There is no excuse for that person to be like, oh, nah. Because it's like you'll be there, you'll be doing what you were doing and you just got to keep an eye on your kid.
But there's been that type of invitation where I'm like, hey, I've got the kids, but let's hang out. They said, oh, not free. You look at their Instagram stories and they're like, actually, they're not working. They're like out and about, assuming that they're posting in real time. But then as a parent, like I think any friendship is going to be like you see it as a bit of a loss and there's a bit of a
you're
a
a bit
grievance.
like, oh.
But,
there's always this. Oh.
Yeah.
Like that.
I remember being with the kids and being like, oh, there's that one person. There's been a few different occasions where I'm like, let's hang out. The kids will be around. And I get what you're saying. Like you don't want to, some people, the thought of hanging out with other people's kids is awful.
Here's a good example for you. So majority of my friends have kids. I would say there's one, Miles. But he'll come over and play with the kids, right? Because he's like, I get it. You're in this stage of my life. He's still living that bachelor life. But when it comes to, if he's like, I'm going to pop by and see you, he knows what he's in for and he's fine with that. But it's never, ever been a case where I'm like, oh, I'm going to go down with the kids. And he's like, oh, no, actually I can't, right? But like I can imagine there'll be a lot of people that are like, oh, it's just not my vibe. But the friendship is the thing that really costs there.
There can be, I think, a level of resentment from both sides. Like if you don't have kids and you're suggesting plans that are like, I'm not going to go out and party till like 4 a.m. if I've got the kids the next morning. Like, it's just not going to happen. And they're probably thinking, oh, fuck, that's so boring. Like we used to do it all the time and it's fun, but now we can't. We have to do it by your rules because you got the kids.
Yeah.
And then, so I think the resentment goes both ways.
They're the same sort of person that would be like, hey, I'm on the way to the pub, you should come. And you're like, oh, I can't, dude, I got the kids. And it's like, oh, why not? What do you mean you can't?
I need more than 10 minutes.
I know, more than 2 seconds. No, it's like, I'm out the front in the car. But I would say there are people that I've drifted away from. I wouldn't say I've lost the friendship because it's not just black and white like that, right? Because it's like, sometimes you'll run into someone you haven't seen in ages that are on a different path and you're still just as like, oh, hey, dude, like, how you going? I would still consider that person a friend, but not a close friend.
But I think, like you said about Miles, the good friends are the ones that adapt.
Oh yeah,
And that can be flexible and fluid.
but also honest. Like he'll be like, if you're free, sweet, but like if you're not, you're looking after kids, cool. We can catch up another time. Or like when you're free and it's just you and I want to catch up with you one-on-one. He'll be honest like that. There's nothing worse than someone saying, "Oh yeah, sorry, dude, I'm busy," and then you noticing they're not busy. I'd much rather someone say, "I don't feel like hanging out with kids. When are you free next? Maybe we'll catch up for coffee or catch up for lunch sometime when the kids are at school." That's what I'd much prefer.
Vic, have you lost a friend?
Yeah, I would say like what you actually did, Matt, was a really good thing because you're still putting it out there. I found when my friends started having kids, I then stopped getting invited to things because I didn't have kids.
Oh,
Yeah.
they'll
And
switcheroo.
so it was in a reverse. But then when I did have kids, I then stopped getting invited to other things with my friends who didn't have kids.
Yeah.
So I think it's like really important to always like think about who you're excluding when you're sort of
Planning.
planning things, because as a new mum, I was devastated when I could see people were hanging out and I hadn't even been asked. And I think it's actually very common because they just assume that I'm busy with the baby. And I mean, I used to take Louis everywhere, but like to then see that they were doing something that I probably could have joined, but you know, I would have had a baby with me. It fucking hurts.
Oh,
Yeah, and there's nothing worse than going, "Oh, I assume that you wouldn't be able to come." It's like,
Yeah.
well, don't assume, knobhead. Ask me. Like, there's also the other thing as well where like maybe they'll try and include you by like inviting you even though that there's a high potential and you keep having to say no. And then they're like, "Well, we're not going to invite you more because you keep saying no." But then it's like, well, I kind of have to. Like, it's such a minefield.
I mean, I try and think back to when I didn't have kids, but if someone had a child, I'd be like, let's fucking meet it. Like, show off what you got. Show me your seed.
You're like, "Here you go."
Yeah, like I'm genuinely pumped to meet someone else. And like, maybe I'm thinking now just my dad had on, but to meet someone's child, it's a big deal. And I think to people who don't have kids and then have no interest at all, like there's a couple of people that I'm like, "Oh, my child is now 6 and you've never met my child." And I thought we were really good friends. To me, that hurts so much.
To not even meet them. Or
What I thought was a really good friend, obviously I completely missed the mark here because the friendship's not even important enough for you to meet my child.
Yeah, and there could be an array of reasons why it's gotten to that point. It could have been like, to start off with, they might have been somewhat jealous that they weren't in this position, and then that jealousy turned into, "I'm just not contacting you anymore," and then all of a sudden you fall out of each other's circles, and then 6 years down the track, it's like, "You've never met my kid," and it's like, well, at that point, something was going on, and it just never came up organically again. But at the same time, like, if you are a true friend, you'll make the effort.
What do you mean you don't want to hang out at the park with me at 8 a.m. on a Saturday
Yeah,
morning?
it's fun. It's fun. By the way, here's my kids. Bye. Surprise babysitter.
Yeah.
Bring him over and be like, "So here's my kids." Anyway, I'll be back in like 3 or 4 hours. Don't worry. There's
at
some
the
money on the
bathroom.
counter. There's some money on the counter. There's 6 back in the fridge. See you later.
Ash, we need to get
We
out
should.
of
We should
here.
get out of here.
I need to wrap this up because our children need picking up. I need to cook dinner. But a little reminder that if you've enjoyed this episode, obviously review it. But also in addition to that, subscribe to us either on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, making sure those subscriptions, they are the lifeline of this podcast.
Oh, I better subscribe, actually.
Yeah,
Sorry to admit
Oh
that.
my, come on. You sit there every week as I give this instruction and you ignore it?
Oh, I can't have too much of a good thing.
Okay.
I don't want to. Yeah, look, I am subscribed on one platform, but not the other.
Which one?
That's a secret. You can join us on social media as well, which I'm subscribed to all of those, I think. I don't know. I'll have to ask April. So you can join us on socials anywhere, really. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube.
Oh, just real quick on the YouTube front.
And Facebook.
We know there are a number of people who love to watch us on YouTube.
Oh, yes.
Now, we would love it if that number was a little bit higher, if I'm being completely
Let's
honest.
start the begging.
But we obviously are trying to figure out right now how we can do more episodes of this podcast. One thing that takes a huge amount of time and energy, resource, is editing the YouTube. It's not as simple as people may think. It takes a long time. Now, we are faced with a decision right now of, do we A, continue YouTube, continue with the current number of eps, or B, no longer do YouTube as a full edit, and instead we will put that time and energy into a second Monday episode. That's what we're currently faced. Scenario A, scenario B. Would love to hear your thoughts.
Do we put a poll up on Facebook?
We'll put a poll up on Facebook, on Instagram.
It's up to you guys.
Get people's thoughts. The last thing you want to do, because if there are some people who love the YouTube, we don't want to pull the rug underneath you and leave you high and dry. But ultimately, we're trying to think of a way that we can put more episodes out. And at the moment,
Unless someone wants to donate their time and do it for us.
hey,
We're open to that. That's the third option.
so just to manage your expectations, that's what we're currently debating right now here at the office of Two Doting Dads.
Until then, till next time, goodbye. Why am I getting thrown into that?
What do you mean?
Why is it that that's so me when I was not there?
He's just trying to get under your skin.
I know, it
Am
works.
I?
I do like a roast chicken though. If you had a bottle of Pepsi Max, it was definitely me.